So I practice ancestral veneration. That's basically the celebration and remembrance of your ancestors. This is not the worship. A lot of people like to say it's the worship, and a lot of people, to be fair, a lot of people use the word worship in a very literal way. Like worship means love. So some people mean it that way, but some people mean like actually like bowing down to their ancestors, like their ancestors is God, and I'm just like, I don't do that. But I do venerate my ancestors, and that's what like led me to the Bible. Partially, I also have been feeling like really called to not only like read a chapter of the Bible, at least read a chapter of the Bible, King James version of the Bible before I go to bed, but to also like share with you guys, hey, this is what I read, this is some of the things I took away from this. Hey, I think this means this. I think this is symbolic. Hey, I think this means this. Um and the reason why like on the ancestral level like I'm drawn to the Bible is because my most recent ancestors were Christian. I'm gonna make another video about ancestor veneration, but I think at one point, basically, just to give you like Clip Notes version, at one point I wanted to skip my African American ancestors and go to my African ancestors and figure out what they practice, how they practice, and try to emulate that. And I found for many reasons I cannot do that. I'll be making a video about why, but I cannot really do that. And here I am, connecting with those ancestors and connecting with God. I said God really real weird. I said God really weird because like my history and my belief in God has been wishy washy, teeter totter. It's something very Piscean, very Piscean. I'm a Neptunian. I have Neptune in my first house conjuncting my ascendant. That's one of the rulers of Pisces. It's the ruler of Pisces that gives Pisces his unique flavor. Because the other ruler is Jupiter. Jupiter always also rules Sagittarius, so it doesn't give Pisces his unique flavor. So I have a similar Piscean flair. We tend to be very flip floppy, especially when it comes to spirituality. Because I feel like for me, some days I'm supposed to be of the light, some days I'm supposed to be of the dark. That's just what I believe. Not necessarily in an evil way, because I don't believe darkness is just evil. But But anyway, back to the Bible. Yeah. So this series will be me reading the Bible, and I probably won't read it online because I don't think I'm the greatest orator ever. So I just probably will read it beforehand and be like, "Hey, these are some things that I found to be peculiar." I hope I don't stop the series. I want you guys to follow me, but I'm already not promising you a continuous series. I'm such a great content creator. But I say that just because the King James Version of the Bible and the Bible in general has ticked me off so many times. Like I used to just read passages on the internet, like problematic passages. Like there was this one passage verse in the Bible that says like if a woman leaves her village and gets R-worded by a man, she has to be forced to marry that man, or her father has to pay the man so much money. And I'm like, what type of barbaric, twisted, this book is evil. But I've grown to realize that just because it's in the Bible doesn't mean God is saying this is okay. He's not necessarily saying, "Hey, this is good. You do this." So even if the person gets away with it, I think sometimes in the Bible, God is showing, "Hey, this person is terrible, but I'm protecting them just because they're favored. And if you do certain things and if you have a certain mission, you will be favored too. And even though you're gonna do wicked things because you're of the flesh, and flesh is inherently sinful, I'm still gonna protect you." So that's my new interpretation of that. We're gonna get into my interpretations a lot with this. But anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. This is supposed to be just an introduction. So yeah, this is my introduction. This is like my Bible series. I hope you guys enjoy it. Yeah, and I will be giving you more astrology stuff too. But thank you.